We continue covering Colorado first at 5 tonight. Tomorrow, Penguin will become the first pit bull available for adoption in Denver in some 30 years. That's after voters approved a repeal on the ban of restricted breeds. That ban put in place after pit bull attacks in the city, including one on a 3-year-old child. The argument is having the dogs licensed means they are not hidden. But not everyone agrees with this new change. CBS 4's Tori Mason joins us live now tonight. Tori, there's still plenty of concerns about how vicious the dogs can be.
There's concern and there's a lot of excitement too. In November, Denver voted overwhelmingly to repeal the pit bull ban. And since then, we've spoken to excited breed advocates and even shelters excited to adopt these dogs out to residents of Denver. But some people aren't convinced owners will be responsible.
He was like 9 pounds.
Walter always thought he was larger than his size.
He has the personality of a Rottweiler.
But his big dog heart wasn't enough to fight the big dogs in his yard.
My daughter called me. She's crying hysterically and said, "Mom, they killed Walter." I was like, "What do you mean they killed Walter? Who killed Walter?"
2 unleashed pit bulls saw the terrier mix tethered in the front yard. Her husband had only stepped inside for a few minutes.
And when they saw him, they started running down the street, but by that point it was too late.
The Smith family is not anti-pit bull. Veranda's husband even had one until the city and county of Denver told him he couldn't.
He's owned a pit bull when he was younger that he actually had to give up when he was a teenager because the pit bull ban had been put in place.
Now that ban is lifted, and Veranda questions how a registered unleashed pit bull would have caused less harm.
They're relying on the owners to be honest, and I feel like, every week I see a pit bull in the neighborhoods.
Breed advocates say there are no bad dogs, only bad owners.
Walter.
But it's often the good owners who bury good dogs.
It's your responsibility to make sure that backyard is secured. Something to protect them in terms of liability, but also to protect other people and their animals as well.
Now, this happened just a couple of weeks ago, and neither the dog nor the owner have been found. Advocates are hopeful that this will encourage responsible pet ownership and that by bringing these dogs out of the shadows, owners won't be afraid to get them the medical or behavioral help they need without fear of their dog being confiscated. We're live in Denver. Tori Mason, covering Colorado First.
All right, Tori, thank you.